and welcome to Seasparkle's Corner. Today I'm going to answer some questions I've had about cruising. I'm going to just kind of generally answer them. And thank you for the questions and keep them coming. Okay, first is passports. Are they worth it? I'm leaving on a cruise ship from Orlando and return to Orlando. Okay. Passports is your best. If you got time to do it, I would do that because they're good for 10 years. If you're going to be taking other trips out of the country, it's a good thing just to have. It's also another ID. But talk to the cruise ships. Usually if you're leaving Miami and returning to Miami, you might, or Orlando in your case, you might not need passports, but talk with your individual cruise lines for their policy. You might have to bring birth certificate, marriage license, if you're stuff like that. But I would check with your individual cruise line. What is onboard credit? Onboard credit is a gift you get. It depends upon the size of the room and how long the cruise is. That the cruise ship gives you is like free money. You have to spend it on the cruise ship. Like, let's say you got $30 room credit. You could go buy a souvenir and up to $30 is free, you know, that type of thing. Okay, alcohol and wine. I got a question here. Are the wine packets worth it? Okay. Well, you need to figure out how much you plan to drink on the cruise and how long the cruise is. This one here says your cruise is 7 days. Okay. The alcohol and wine package lets you drink as many drinks as you want from a certain price and below. So I wasn't getting my toenails done, and one lady sitting next to me said she got back and she got a bill for $690 for her alcohol for her and her husband, and she was offered the alcohol packet and didn't get it. Then she wished she got it, so it was too late at that point. So decide if your cruise line offers it, find out how much the package is, figure out how much you plan to drink. If you're only going to drink 1 or 2 drinks on the cruise ship, it wouldn't be worth it. So you got to make your own decision. Everybody's kind of different. I told her she should have got it at that point, and she regretted not getting it. And I got the same question about the soda package. Now, if you drink, all you drink is soda, it would be definitely worth it, because soda is not included. And I think water is included with the soda package. I'm not sure. Check with your cruise lines if they offer it. And for the kids, it's usually worth it. But me, when I was on the getaway, I just drank what was for free. I only planned on having 1 root beer, and they didn't have root beer on the ship, so I was out of luck. Okay? Somebody said, do they have complimentary laundry service on cruise ship? No, they don't. I don't know if any of that does. I believe it's for a small fee, so if you got something on it and it's worth it, because you got to realize they're going to pay to have somebody pick it up. They got to wash it, they got to fabric soften it, and they got to iron it, and they might have to bleach it or whatever. So, but check with your cruise line. Honestly, I've never heard of a cruise line that has complimentary laundry service. But that is a good question, and I thought that was interesting. I called Norwegian, and they don't. It's available for a small fee if you need it. Okay. Onboard shows. Okay. Are they all free? Okay. When I was on the getaway, they were all, almost every cruise ship has all free ones, but they had one special show that was a special clothes show that also provided a dinner, so there was a small fee. And I wanted to see the show, which I did, and I paid the small fee for me and my mom because I wanted to see it. And so, but again, check with your cruise line and ask them, because every cruise is different. And even every cruise line is different, but every single cruise is different. So you have to check. Okay, shore excursion discounts. Is that worth it? Yes. Okay, here's an example. On Norwegian Cruise Line, if your cruise line has it, you need to check with your cruise line. They have, for every port of call you go to, you get $50 off, okay? So let's say you're going to buy a cruise for $99. $50 off, you're only paying $49. You see, it pays it right there. And that's for every single port of call. So in my opinion, it's worth it. I wished I had got it on the last cruise I was on, but I didn't. And if you don't use it, you know, beforehand you could I don't know if you can get on the cruise ship, but you have to call. What you have to do with Norwegian is you have to call, tell them which ones you want, then they give you the discount. So it's worth it. Okay. Next, specialty dining. Is it worth it? Okay. First of all, not every cruise ship has specialty dining. Find out which ones have specialty dining. And you have to decide if you want it. Me, I like it because you get to try different things. But if you don't want to try different things, just stick with the free. Okay? Because it's using one of your freebies, and plus for specialty dining you have to pay 20% gratuity charge, which goes to the ones who wait on you. So it's up to the individual. Me, I just do it for fun. Okay? Okay. Tips. Is prepay worth it or not? Okay. Now, here's the good, interesting question. You need to find out what your cruise line. Some cruise lines don't offer prepay. You have to do it individually. And they just have, you want to add up so much, it's ridiculous. If they offer the prepay, it's just a small fee a day. A small fee for each day per person. And so, if you prepay for it, that's good. But if you don't prepay for it, they will add it at the end of your cruise. So you have to contact your cruise line and find out what their policies is. Me, if I can prepay for anything, I'm going to do it. That way I have, you know, just what I spend on the ship owing at the end with no surprises. The photo package, are they worth it? Okay, that's an interesting question. Okay, now when we were on the getaway, you need to check out your cruise lines. Each one is different. I can only say what happened. When we were on the getaway, lots of times they had buy one, get one for free, or get one half price. You read in the brochure that comes out every day. And if you get your photos on the days the photos are doing something special and discounts, you're going to save additional money that day. Figure out how many photos you're going to buy and if those photos are worth it. Now, if you're going to buy a ton of photos, you know, you need to find out what the packages is and how many are there worth it. I mean, because that's an awful lot of photos. Because I do the videos and I take the photos myself in the camera and I keep them on my laptop, so. But certain, like the photos with the captain and certain ones on port, decide how many you're going to have and figure out if it's worth it, and then try to get them when they're having, the Photoshop is having a special. That's a savings. But again, you need to check with your cruise lines to see what they are offering for specials, because photos can add up a lot of money. Okay, sidewalk deals. Do they have sidewalk deals on the ships? Most ships have sidewalk deals for art and t-shirts and stuff like that. It's listed in the daily thing you get, and it says what deals and specials they are. That's when you get your stuff. And then you wait till the end of the cruise. If you didn't see any what you were particularly interested in till the end of the cruise, then get it if you want it. But try to save it and get the deals. That will save you money. This is money saving tips, okay? Spa and salon. Can I use the spa and salon with discounts? Okay. Here is the thing, okay? You will need to check with your ship. Not all ships have spas and salons, okay? Find out the ones that do. Okay, for the spas, if you have the room that includes a spa, then it's free. Because it's available, the spa service is available. Okay, if not, I don't know if they offer it for a discount. You might have to only have the rooms that with the spa is included. You have to find that out. And most salons, ships have salons, and you have to pay them. I don't know if I don't think they offer discounts. But if you have to go to the salon for an emergency, I can't see that. When you're on the ship, if you're going to be on there for a really long time, you might have to go to a salon. But if you do, I think that's extra. I don't know if there's, I've not heard of any discounts. But then again, check with your cruise lines, because I haven't used the salon on the ships. Okay? All right, internet